subject of skips. Let's talk about 17, Snow Bunny.
Yes, can we please get on that?
Something, Bobby. This is the feature of the year.
Feature of the year, yeah, I remember you saying that.
What y'all think about that?
The year just started, bitch. Yeah, what's going on, guys? We back, another week, episode 18 of We Talk Culture. Getting closer and closer to them 20s. I'm here with Bird. Donnell. What's going on, Bird? How's your weekend and shit, man?
It was alright. It was pretty chill up until about Sunday, and I went to the beach. Was out there for far too long. I'm absolutely fried. Christened.
I don't remember the weather on Sunday. It was hot.
It's hot as fuck. On the beach, it wasn't too bad. It was kind of like, it was like windy, so actually it was kind of cold. I think that's why I got so fried. But, yeah, other than that.
What beach you go to?
It was the inlet. Right there with the beach.
Inlet? Gotcha.
Yeah, with the bridge.
Yeah, the bridge, yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, damn, what did I do? Saturday I woke up and felt like shit. I felt like super groggy. I don't even know why, because I'm literally still right now, I can't remember what the fuck I ate on Friday for dinner. I cannot remember.
I don't even remember what I did Friday or Saturday.
Saturday I remember what I did. Went to a soccer game. Sunday, I can't remember what the fuck I did Sunday, I don't know what the fuck I did Sunday. Anyway, yeah, Saturday I woke up groggy as shit. And I looked in the mirror. And I said, yeah, it's time for a change. In my Barack Obama voice. Behind the scenes. Again, we all hoopers up here. But we be sending basketball videos and shit to our group chat on IG. And then Bird and I always have an exchange about, well, he's wearing one today, but we always have an exchange about white t-shirts and how we don't look good in them. Mm-hmm. So I combined a little bit of that with the hooping and just how I used to be with hooping and how in shape I used to be. So for me, and that tied in with Saturday, so for me, I had like a slow weekend, but yesterday I busted out those moves and got some cardio in. Today I got some cardio in as well. So guess what? You better start looking at some slim changes up here. You heard? Yeah, because I got responsibilities, so I'm not really with like. I be saying that's one thing we gotta address one day. We gotta address the shit that we gotta address We gotta address the shit that women used to like. That is okay for women that men picked up. Like, I feel as though back in the day, and when I say back in the day, I mean probably like 5-10 years ago, maybe. Women used to be the number one people saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go for a summer bod." Now it's dudes saying it, and for me, it's kind of weird. Like for me, like I don't care about a summer bod. My thing is like for me, like my thing is like I said, I got young boys, and my oldest young boy he's into soccer, and it looks like he's either gonna be a midfielder or a striker. He not on defense, so he gonna be in it. So me personally, I've always even told my lady that I want to be the pops to be able to run around and go to practice, or not go to practice, but like be there on the times when he wants to take the extra practice. I don't want to be the pop in the corner, like, especially soccer, like, nigga, ain't no getting around that. You have to run. So I'm back on that type of mind state. But yeah, besides that, we had a little decent week in music. Again, we had, if you go remember our episode 17, we almost had pretty much a A-list artist drop that nobody knew. Well, everybody knows now, but you get what I'm trying to say. If you watched last episode 17, if you haven't, make sure you go subscribe and go hit that like button and go back to episode 17. So we're going to hop right into this, John. We got Post Malone. He came out and, turn my volume down before I actually hit a song. And he dropped 12 Karat Toothache, the deluxe. I didn't peep this as deluxe off the rip. I'm going to go ahead and let Bird go first.
Like I said last week, I kind of didn't know what to expect for this album. Thankfully, I listened to it and I actually like a lot of the songs on there. I feel like he went from more of like a, I don't know, songs like Euthanasia and there was another one. It's very like immersive. Like it's like a setting more than it is like a song. Other than that, Cooped Up we already know was a banger.
Yeah, Cooped Up was a banger.
Lemon Tree did that like little twang thing in it, where it like sounded like it was country. Which I didn't at first. I didn't like it, and the more I listen to the song, I don't mind it. The song with Doja Cat, I Like You. The song right after that, I Cannot Be, is really good. Insane has a video, I think, coming out soon.
Didn't watch any videos. I'll have to go back.
Yeah, I don't know if it came out yet, but I seen a little clip on his gram that looked funny. Yeah, I don't really have any complaints. The one song that I wasn't really a fan of was the Weeknd song. Song with the Weeknd.
Wait, do you like the new recording?
I don't know what that is.
You didn't listen to it? How the fuck you skip it?
It's at the end.
Not for
I
me.
usually started at the
My
end.
shit's skip. I have 2 more songs out there.
That's why, because you're on the deluxe.
Oh yeah, sure. I ain't gonna lie, Post. This shit the Pack sounds special.
Mm-hmm.
This shit the Urban Outfitter special. The American Eagle special. Aeropostale special. And that's a good thing. But that's what this entire project reminded me of. I feel like I was at the mall. I feel like I was 16, 17, shopping for a new pair of jeans, a new graphic tee, H&M special. Every song on here, this is exactly how I felt. I don't really care too much for it, honestly. But I also kind of, I guess going back from the weekend, like my mental state wasn't in this. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that Kendrick project is still on my mind heavy. And I've been listening to a lot of J. Cole again. J. Cole keeps sneaking back.
Yeah.
J. Cole keeps sneaking back into my rotation. But going back to what I was saying earlier about, you know, our weekends, and I was telling you about Saturday and how I was feeling groggy, like, again, I was back on that like kind of like motivation type factor. So when I heard this project, it really wasn't doing nothing for me. So I'm not holding that against it. I do want to revisit the project, but I'm just saying like
I was just gonna say that because first time I listened to it, I didn't like it at all.
yeah, like I said, I didn't really. It wasn't really for me. But then again, like I said, I'm not really in this mind state right now. But it's cool though, because that's what I say is the double-edged sword about this podcast, because, you know, music comes out on Friday and we come in here on, well, you guys get it on Wednesday, but obviously we record on Tuesday. So you guys are kind of getting our first impressions. Like, I like that better than, let's just say, if we were to pod every 3 weeks or some shit.
Yeah.
Then you get to sit with a project for 3 weeks, and by the time we come in here, we're like, oh, I fuck with the whole thing. That's because we listen to the same songs over and over. So that's what I said. That's why it's a double-edged sword with the podcast. So for us, you're getting their first impression. So like I said, for me, I didn't really care for it. Like it was a lot of like I said, for musicians, this shit is a dream. You want your music to be played every fucking where, Walmart, at the mall, all the stores I mentioned.
I'm pretty sure last week I mentioned something like that. Like I didn't want it to be like that because that's kind of how Hollywood Bleeding felt for me.
Okay. Yeah, you did say that.
But this, I feel like, is even more like that than
exactly. I will laugh. Is Lemon Tree the drunk when he says cigarette?
Yeah. And he's like, play me something better. That's the drum that got me out. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I love Post vocals. Shout out to my homie last night. We always big on like Post vocals because he has a very good vibrato. If you guys don't know, vibrato is like when an artist, literally what it's called, like they vibrate their voice, like like it's like a seal, but but that's exactly what Post is known for. Like not
at
like
the end of his
not like a damn, what's the guy that we came in here and we wanted to see go be better? The guy that was doing the same fucking riffs over and over. I was about to say Capella Gray, but not him. Fuck. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Fucking The Rocket, because I know that's the one song I do like by him. Anyway, damn, what the fuck is this boy's name? Now I gotta look, because I want to get my facts right, you heard?
I forget his name.
You got one song.
Started with a C, I thought.
No, that's Capella. That's what I said. Damn, I can't remember one name. That's tough, man. I thought I saved the song, and it's not in here. See if I saved the album. I didn't. But anyway, whatever podcast I can't remember. Whatever his name is, not like him. Like Post Malone is actually a vibrato, but yeah. I mean, that's my take on it. I will review the project. As you guys know, at this point, when we say that, it's pretty much cat. I still didn't go back and listen to that. By Mano and Jim Jones. I didn't go back and listen to that yet.
I was just gonna say I did listen to that.
Okay, cool. Save your review. What would you give your rate?
The Post?
Yeah.
I still feel like I have to rate it kind of high because there wasn't many songs that I didn't like.
Nah, I just want to get you to get to that new recording and then repeat that phrase.
I don't even know like what that even is supposed to be.
I don't even think the new recording is him. I really don't.
It's a clone. Maybe it's like his.
Or is that? I don't like. I wish I could play that shit.
Well,
right
first
now.
off, I would
literally
never,
not him.
Why the fuck is it labeled like that? That's what kind of brought it to my attention. Yeah, I think we were looking at the track list last week, and that's what it was.
Yeah,
on. I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what the fuck is this? But I think right now I'm gonna give it like an 8. I think an 8's reasonable. I did like Love Hate Letter to Alcohol a lot, Wasting Angels with Kid Leroy a lot. There's just a lot of good songs on here. Like you said though, the first time I wasn't really fucking with it like that. Like I wasn't like taken away by any song.
Yeah, for me the intro Reputation is crazy.
Yeah.
Cooped Up, that's on repeat for me. And after that, I couldn't really tell you which one I would pull out. I think it's whichever one had the more faster beat.
That was probably insane.
Nah, maybe. I don't know.
That's the one we kept going. Hey, you're nasty. Hey.
I think it
Just
was that
keep
one,
saying
probably.
it. But it's more like high.
A lot of festival music.
Yeah.
Not festival, if not festival, tour music. Like, if he tours this, John,
It's a concert.
the crowd will be singing their heart out. I can pretty much tell you that much. Moving on, we got Lost Souls, Vory. New to me. I'm not going to say I'm not a Vory fan, but I've heard his song in passing with a lot of, I know he's been with Kanye a lot. I might have checked on his songs a long time ago. Actually, yeah, I do know a song from him from like 2016. That was back when I used to hunt down the real R&B playlists of upcoming artists. When they used to drop those, I used to just sit and just listen to them all. And I definitely remember Vory. But this joint is crazy. There's a lot of pain on this joint. Again, we're talking about Vory, Lost Souls. This probably was my project of the weekend, honestly. Lost Souls, the first one was crazy. Do Not Disturb was tough. Channel Fix was nice. Happy Birthday to You was very fire. CWR Interlude was fire. Mind Games, cool. Out of a 17, I wouldn't say 17. Out of a 16-track project, I probably like half for sure. And again, this is me being a brand new fan of Vory.
I think I used to listen to Vory in high school. Maybe not high school, but like right after high school. But it was only like a couple songs. I don't know if he had like a mixtape out at the time or like something smaller, but it definitely wasn't like anything similar to this.
Right.
But I did like a lot of the songs on here, which I was surprised because it was in the rap category, but like you said, it was R&B, and it's like R&B.
R&B, yeah.
It's like not like in the middle. It's not like close. It's R&B. So I kind of was going into like, kind of like, just not in the mood for it. Type.
Yeah.
But I listened to the first 4, 5, 6 songs. I'm like, all right, this is pretty good. This is definitely good. So get like the first 6 songs, really really good. The song with Beam on it, I like that.
Oh my god, the song with Beam is Beam, fam.
Something about his voice is so different.
Yeah, that song with Beam is fucking crazy.
I don't know.
Agree.
Did we review the Beam album?
No, remember I brought it up as an honorable mention that week. I was
we might have to go back on that. Because I remember listening.
Who
to that.
dropped that week?
It was a big artist.
It was I could be wrong. You guys down go in the comments and remind us, but I think it was what's the bull? NLE Choppa. I think it was that week he dropped. I believe. If it wasn't that week, I don't think it was a 2 Chainz week. But yeah, I brought up it as an honorable mention because I ran into some track. I'm like, what the this is crazy.
He's really good.
Actually goes back to my. I will. Because I haven't really been listening to him, but I would carry his project over into like projects that have lasted to like halfway through the year from last year of Beam for sure. But yeah, go ahead.
I mean, there was Dark Clouds I thought was cool. Not My Friends I thought was cool. This album is actually pretty like well balanced, I'd say.
For sure.
The first Kanye song I didn't mind in a while. I didn't mind Daylight. I thought it was pretty good.
I actually skipped it. It was a single. I didn't like it. Yeah, it was a single.
I didn't hear the single.
It was a single last week.
I wouldn't say I like loved it, but I didn't hate it. Kanye's verse anyway.
Yeah, we didn't really cover the singles last week because we were catching up with so much music. But yeah, he did drop Daylight last week as a single.
Yeah, Do Not Disturb was fucking.
That was a long ago single. Yeah, but yeah.
I love Nav and Blue together on there.
Happy Birthday to You is fucking. Yeah. Who heard this man?
Yeah, he's definitely
letting
it loose.
Damn, I said
he's a savage.
You fuck Shorty's best friend on her birthday and then sent her off to the party. That's tough.
It's absurd.
Yeah. Yeah, Vory. Going back to the postie, I probably cannot go at this moment anything higher than a 4. I'm sorry.
True.
But if I go into the Vory project, I'll probably give it like a 5 out of 10. 5, 6. Like for me, it was the project of the weekend. I didn't get into too much of the 070 Shake project.
I did see that.
Really high praise for her. I know a lot of people do like her. But I was actually conflicted. Because Friday I sent out the list and I seen that my old head Sci-Hi dropped some shit. I was confused because I'm used to seeing Sci-Hi to Prince. Yeah. And that is gone, so I thought this was like a brand new artist. But Sci-Hi dropped a little 4-pack. Did you check it out?
No. But I did see it. I seen it. I want to go back on it, but honestly, I'm still playing Jack and Kendrick.
Jack.
Like retarded. I don't know why. I've been trying to move on, but I just have no
that
interest
Kendrick
in
shit,
on yet.
fam. Oh shit! I didn't know Nick Cannon dropped the project. Welcome to our we didn't hear shit part of the podcast.
Yeah, I did want to check out. Wait, what is this? Well, just kidding. These are all instrumentals.
What is it?
It's Tierra Whack.
Ooh,
she's really good.
R&B.
Yeah.
Well,
it's like metal. Yeah, she can rap too. But I thought she came out with a new album, but I don't know why. But it's just all instrumentals.
I guess that's it. Well, I don't know if that's it for the project, but let's get to the Lobby Boys. How did you Lobby Boys came out last week, but we said that we're going to review it. I still haven't listened to it, but Bird, let's see what you got for it. Lobby Boys, Mano, Chip Jones, a lot of crazy features.
I knew as soon as I looked at the playlist, I had to listen to it. I had to at least click on a couple songs. Not just off the features, just because who it is. It's Mano and Jim Jones, who are just crazy to me from back in the day.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, the features definitely help on there.
Okay.
The first couple songs are like, okay, they're like easing into it. Then you get to the Benny song, of course. Nothing needs to be said. And then down to the Favi
Now,
slide is.
What sound am I getting? Did he go? Because Jim Jones dropped that project not too long ago with a lot of young boys, and like the entire project was like the drill beat. So what sound are we having here?
This is more there. You get some of that, but it's not like it's kind of well diverse. I think Mano kind of helps with that a lot.
Right.
Rather than if it was just a Jim project.
Got you.
So like you get more diversity with all the features. You get their diversity. Dave East, the song with Dave East is insane.
What's your top song on that joint?
Probably Praying with Benny, obviously. The song with Blue was good too. That's what I'm saying. Like the different.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They definitely opened up their package farther than I think they would go. But it's more just like classic Jim, classic Mano. You get your gritty, you get your singing features, the Fab and the Blue, Young M.A. It's all around good, I think. Die Young was good with Styles P too. Fucking insane.
Well, that's our review on that.
Yeah.
That's all I need. I'm probably still not gonna go back and listen.
You might have.
Tell you what I'm not gonna be listening to. Roddy Rebel, you dropped Woo Nina. And I don't know, man. Rowdy. I don't know. That's probably like the only single that I listened to. I didn't even see that Logic drop. Oh wait, I listened to Kid Ink. He dropped a song called Neat. That's because I'm pretty much the only Kid Ink fan in the world.
The dude with the voice wasn't B-Love, was it?
Huh? No. We're talking about singers. Singer.
I just seen that name and it kind of.
He had the Trackstar song. Mooski.
Yeah.
Mooski.
Yep.
Again, singles. I did listen to Neat by Kid Ink. I'm still a Kid Ink fan. I think he had that. What was that? Damn, what song? What time period was that? When that little tin, 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 like every song on the radio had that sound. That was.
I don't know the exact time that you're talking about, but Kid Ink was definitely like 09, 010. I said 010. Definitely like 09, 10.
But you know what I'm talking about, like that small little
like,
era. It was like a couple months, maybe a year, maybe like a half a year, where literally every song was dun, 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 like it was like that little, but it was like mainly Kid Ink, Chris Brown. They were like running that whole little sound. So yeah, like I fell in love with him then, so I'm still listening to it now. Decent little single. But again, I didn't listen to shit. Logic fans,
like there's a lot of good artists on there too this week. I'm kind of upset I didn't get into it.
Damn, I didn't see Yo Gotti dropped like a record label song.
Yeah.
You got the whole fucking label on that bitch. And I definitely just capped, because speaking of that, Moneybagg definitely dropped a single. Moneybagg dropped See What I'm Saying, and that was an easy check mark for me. Sorry, I'm a huge Moneybagg fan. Yeah, he dropped See What I'm Saying. I think Moneybagg is good for just taking like the easiest bullshit and making it a single. Like,
yeah, it's his song and his type of like.
Yeah, like it's a formula. His formula works every time. Like, see what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna make you see what I'm saying. That's literally the hook of the song. See what I'm saying? I'm gonna make you see what I'm saying. That's the hook of the song. He makes the most basic fucking little lines, and this is the entire single. Yeah.
Damn, he's talking that shit.
Get a hard beat behind it, and he's gone. Even though he looked a little cross-eyed right here. But yeah, for hip hop, that's it for me. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. That might be it for me, period, because it wasn't shit in R&B.
R&B's been dry. I've been on the lookout. It's gonna have to be dry until that Chris Breezy come in.
Repeat that a little bit louder so I can hear you in the back.
It's gonna have to be a little bit dry.
Until that C Breezy. Nah, I didn't get into the Aaron Ray project. Aaron Ray, I have been listening to it for a while. But again, I listened to like the intro and the first song. I listened to the intro, Serious, and I listened to This Is Nice, which is track 2. And again, because I wasn't in that, My favorite type of R&B is the more, which is tough, but it's the more, I guess, computerized side R&B. I love like the Bryson Tillers and obviously the Drakes and stuff like that. Like that sound. Aaron Ray gives you more of, he gives you more of like the live instrument sound. So his R&B is a little bit like,
more orchestrated.
Yeah, Aaron Ray's kind of like, I'm trying to think of somebody big that is a lot more. Oh, your man's. Fuck, his name is right here. Anderson .Paak. Like Anderson .Paak's R&B is completely instrument based.
It's like jazz based.
Yeah, it's really based, and that's kind of how Aaron Ray is. So I had to be. I love R&B across the board, but I just have to be really in the mood to listen to that. The other shit, I could put that shit on any day, anytime, any day. This type of R&B, I have to really, really be in the mood. The only person that kind of brings that barrier is damn. He actually dropped a very good project. His name is skipping my mind right now. It is Rennie. Rennie dropped a project last year called Constellations, and he's the same way, but he does a great job of blending both sides. So like he'll have live instrumentation kind of, but he'll have a little bit more of the computerized side as well. But yeah, for R&B, June 29th, or I think it's June 29th. Yeah, we waiting on that. I don't even think there wasn't shit else in R&B. Yeah, you got any else music?
No, but looking at these singles, I kind of wish I did.
What's sticking out to you?
Don Q. Haven't heard from Don Q in a while. Featuring I Swear Veza, which I don't know how that's gonna go.
I don't know who the hell that is.
Yeah, you probably don't want to.
Ice. Oh shit, Marky Bassey dropped a single. Oh yeah, see, I gotta go back to the R&B side.
Lil Tracy did drop an album. Not probably too keen on checking it out, but he's one of them guys where it could be a hit or it could be a miss.
Got you. Real quick, I guess I'll be speaking too fast. I did run into on the R&B side. It's a song called 3 AM by, I don't even know how to say his name. It's JYDN.
I think it's called Jaden.
Okay, I guess. But yeah, I guess it is Jaden. I don't know, but Jaden Hill. Now after I listened to that song, I had to instantly add it. But then I went back and did his discography, and none of his other songs were. He does have a really, really sad song. I don't know what it's called. He wrote it about his best friend and passed away. That shit fucked me up for a little bit. And I went to the rest of his discography, and it wasn't like this. So if you want to go back and listen to the other discography, that's on you. I'm saying that his song 3 AM that he just dropped this week was gas. Burgundy.
That's interesting to find that song too, because you get to see like when people like change up something in their fucking the way they do things, and it could make their shit pop or it could make it worse. That's interesting to like find that and stumble upon that, go back and look.
Yeah, that's what I do all the time. If I'm running into a new artist, after I like that one, especially in this case is a little bit weird because it's a single.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a project, sometimes I won't do it because I'll just let the project live. If it's a single like this, I have to go back and see what your other shit's hitting for.
Yeah.
Especially if I really enjoy the single. And yeah, this guy, I ain't gonna say he's not a frequent dropper either. He drops like very, like his releases are very gapped, and you can tell the growth. So I guess this is just where he is now, but before it's just not really that hitting. Mm-hmm. But he did drop a acoustic type song about his best friend like passing away, which I could tell that was his last mental space. So I was like, okay, you're coming off that. Mm. So, or at least that's what it seems like from the lyrics and stuff. That's what it seemed.
We did have another Lil Baby single.
I missed it. What the fuck?
Wait, it might not be a single.
His project is coming soon.
Let me turn my shit down.
Not blasted, full blast. Lil Baby's project is coming soon.
It's not a single. It's on Lil Key's album. But Jesus Christ,
you ready for that?
Everywhere. I don't really care for it.
Are you ready for it?
I don't really care for it.
We're gonna have to sweet South culture. You're gonna have to review it in Lil Baby jump. And I know that week I might just jam my finger and we might not come in.
Bro, I'm telling you, I want it to be good. I know there's gonna be a banger or two on there, But a whole album of Lil Baby is just gonna be like hell.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be hell, bro. I don't know.
It's gonna be tough.
And you know, when he was blowing up, I liked young
A
Lil
lot of
Baby.
his shit.
I
Yeah.
liked so much.
A lot of his shit.
But now I think he's just oversaturating it, and it's not as well.
I just don't understand where people are coming like his. I mean, I guess I have to sit down and really listen to him, but everybody be his pen is fucking crazy. And I don't be hearing it. I don't be hearing it.
Crazy. That's no crazier than anybody else's.
All right, that's what like 21.
To me,
as far as like Atlanta, like 21's pen is tough.
Yeah.
Little Baby's pen is not on 21's level. I'm sorry, it's not. And 21 be bullshitting a lot of the time.
Big bullshit.
But he know how to get with them artists. You got he didn't bullshit with J. Cole and a lot. They both bodied that song.
I still remember the first time I heard that.
Yeah, like how much money you got? A lot. Like that. The hook of that joint is crazy. So like I don't know. Like it's funny because music. Oh my god, bro! People in music are crazy. I was in a another chat and they were talking about Rick Ross and they were saying they were getting on Rick Ross because they said that Rick Ross never switches his flow up. My response was, you wouldn't want to hear Rick Ross in any other flow because he would sound bad.
Then he would be sounding like somebody else that you know.
That too. But my thing about Rick Ross is his voice is polarizing, so when you hear it, you know it's automatically him.
Yeah.
I think that's almost like a skill. Almost. It's a blessing, but it's a skill as well to be like your voice is so polarizing that you really don't have to change anything about it. Yeah. Like you can stay in the same pockets and the same flows because you know it's you. And their whole argument was, nah, Rick Ross needs to change pockets. He needs to change flows. I'm like, if he does that, I promise you. Yeah, I'm about to say, if Rick Ross were to do that, I promise you wouldn't like the song. You wouldn't like it.
It wouldn't sound good.
What you want Rick Ross to sound like?
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. When you listen to Rick Ross, you want to hear that, and you want to hear
right,
like him on a certain type of beat, him on a certain type of flow. If it was some hyper sped up shit, you don't want to hear him on it.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can't hear it. Like it's kind of like the two sides of trap type thing. Like you got the Jeezy trap, and then you got Future trap.
Yeah.
Like, and that's how it is with Ross. Like Ross has his trap shit, but is it Lil Baby? No. It will never. I can't ever sit here and imagine Rick Ross rapping fast like Lil Baby. It just wouldn't sound right.
To me, also another thing to bring up with that type of discussion is I never really understood like I get if somebody is overdoing something, but if that's what they're patenting and have been doing for years, I don't think they need to change it to be good.
Right.
Like they don't have to show off anything else. This is what the people that are listening to like about this certain artist because
it's him.
Yeah, probably nobody else is doing
it.
Yeah,
it's him.
So I never really understood that for certain people.
That's what I'm saying. It's for certain people. It's like imagine Action Bronson on a faster song. It just doesn't sound right. Yeah. You don't ever hear it. Like those guys' voices fit whatever sound they do. Period.
Yeah.
I guess we can move into our SOSs. If you guys make sure you go down to the description and check out that SOS section. And what we were just talking about, because of that conversation, led me into my SOS for this week. I had to go back right into Rick Ross because I'm like, these niggas is tripping. So I had to get Ross and I had to combine it with my favorite artist on a very classic song. I went to the kitchen, I opened up that refrigerator and I brought out my knife and I chopped it up. I called it diced pineapples. Wale, Rick Ross. I was about to say Chris Brown for some reason. I'm so hyped for Chris Brown. Wale, Drake, Rick Ross, diced pineapples is my SOS this week.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it just stemmed up. That argument just like me. I'm just staring at my phone like, you niggas are watching people just talk like you guys are idiots.
People don't understand the amount of MP3 players that diced pineapples are.
Yo, facts.
Like if your iPod Touch, if you're whatever you had at the time,
RP the iPod Touch, by the way.
If you didn't have that song in there, it wasn't a good playlist.
It wasn't. I agree.
That's one of the staple songs of a period, easily.
I agree. I definitely.
I want to say, Wale had other shit, but that might have been like his first like. Everybody knew his name off of that song type shit.
Yeah. I mean, he just had a quick poem in the beginning, but
yeah,
it was polarizing.
It was hitting.
It made the song.
It was hitting.
Yeah, it also made the song for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
6 all night, couple shots of Ciroc. Crib by the water, got LeBron up the block. Fam, bro. Yo, fam, stop.
Definitely a good job. For mine, I'm not gonna lie, I re-logged into my Dat Piff and just so I could really...
I got a story, go ahead.
So I could really dig deep. I said, I think somebody, like, the people need to hear something crazy that I know nobody's heard. So my SOS is OG Mako, Crew. This song, to me, OG Mako was like a time, like, he was kind of like the X, but before X. Like, just crazy turn-up music, like old Waka, old, like...
I say OG Mako's...
Old Lil Yachty.
Call it what it is. I say OG Mako is where Sheck West is now.
Yeah, exactly. The exact same.
Literally. All that yelling and just getting the crowd to mosh.
You want to talk about a festival?
OG Mako.
If this man came to a festival, it would go up. Song is called Crew. The intro to the song is Bishop's little verse in Juice, not a verse, but his little like thing. Yeah, his little set in Juice, which automatically, as soon as I was running through it, I was like, oh shit, this shit about to be nasty. But, I was re-listening to that whole tape and I'm like, Jesus, what a time. Flashback, pretty much. Give me flashbacks.
It's funny because Bird's saying he's learning. So when going back to that chat I was talking about, sometimes the guy that runs the show, he sometimes be calling my name and asking me to give him some song suggestions. So I told him to play some of the music that I had produced, and I guess he couldn't find it on YouTube, but he found my actual YouTube page and he went into my favorites, and I forgot about this list, and the favorites list was
sneaky.
Literally, so he started laughing. He was like, "Yo, I'm in your favorites. Like, it's some wild stuff in here." So I'm like, "Wait, my favorites?" First of all, I didn't know my favorites was available to the public.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
Yeah. So the first song was Rick Ross, Black Magic. Rick Ross, Meek Mill, Wale. This is when they was together, MMG. So I laughed and I went back. I said, "Hold on, let me get this playlist and make sure ain't no embarrassing shit on this bitch." And it was, because I looked in the playlist and I scrolled down and it's literally like, pause. It's all these old jerking songs. It's fucking Shiznitty. I'm not that like, it's a bunch of shit. I'm just like, what? And literally on the top it was like last updated. It said March 2009. No, it said March 2017. I was like, what the fuck? Like, this playlist, like, it was a crazy. I put that shit on private ASAP, so you cannot access it if you find me on YouTube. You cannot access that playlist. But just speaking to what Bird was saying about how he logged into that Piff and found some classic shit. There is a song by OG Mako on one of the projects that was such a fucking banger back in the day. And I can't remember what it is.
The song like fuck him. Yeah.
That
shit was.
Yo,
I'm telling you have to go back and listen.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm calling it right now. Sheck West. OG Mako is the original Sheck West. I'm wondering where OG Mako is. I don't know the last time I seen him, he was like on pills.
Last time I seen him, he was getting his face eaten by some like bacteria or something.
Oh yeah, because he had the disease.
Yeah, he got something wrong with him.
Yeah.
Which sucks. I mean.
Yeah, he does have a disease.
He got something going on. I remember seeing. I think I seen it on World Star. That's how you know that shit was on.
Yeah, that's a minute ago. RPQ. Yeah, so that's our little music for the week. Again, if you guys make sure you tap into that SOS. We got OG Mako, the original Sheck West. I'm stamping that right now. What's today? June 7th. I'm stamping that right now. OG Mako is the original Sheck West. Then you got some classic, just off me just being arrogant and hearing a bunch of bullshit. I had to bring out some fire by Ross. I could have brought out a lot more, but I kept it with just a classic that a lot of people might know.
A classic.
You facts. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's We
Talk Culture Gang.
And at this point, we would like you guys to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Now, on to the show. So yeah, moving on, we got a little bit of music news. A little bit. Again, as you just heard, the master of all Bird. So he's kind of been stuck on that Jack Harlow and Kendrick shit. But one of them just came out with a meal. Jack Harlow, KFC meal. Bird.
You know,
Kentucky Fried Chicken. Jack Harlow from Kentucky.
I mean, this is, I feel
A
like...
big bucket of chicken outside.
This is the only thing that I think actually
Him
makes
working
sense.
there for a day.
I think this is the only one that actually makes sense.
Okay, yeah, again.
I will never go and buy a meal because somebody's name is on it.
For sure.
But if I just so happen to go to that place, it's a musical, a musician that I so happen to like has a meal there, I'm going to try it, Yeah, but I never really understood the hype of the Travis, the Meg Thee Stallion, the Sweetie, J Balvin. I just never...
What was J Balvin? That was McDonald's.
I don't know, that shit was like a fat ass McDouble or something.
Yeah, it was a meal.
I don't know what the fuck it was, but what... I don't understand what their premise is behind it. It's literally just putting an artist to a regular meal on a menu.
So when KFC asked me to create my own meal, I knew it couldn't just be any meal. Harlow told 17, whoever 17 is. Android.
1738.
He told Fetty, talking to Fetty Wap. My meal brings together my childhood favorites from growing up in Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville. The KFC mac and cheese with my go-to spicy chicken sandwich with plenty of ranch. Secret recipe fries and a lemonade. It doesn't get much better.
See, this shit is a fucking spicy chicken sandwich meal. What are we talking about? Just say it's a spicy chicken. It's already on the menu. Just because you say one of the five fries doesn't mean
what the fuck is a secret recipe fries?
I just think it's a scam and I kind of fuck with it, but...
I definitely agree with you. I do think this is one that does make sense, being as, again, he just said he's from Louisville, he's from Kentucky. This is just more marketing bullshit from labels, in my opinion. Like, this shit is artists have... I feel as though, nowadays as artists, you have to find the most cringy bullshit ways to do shit. That shit comes up because last week, or on the weekend, there's an artist called Halsey. Her label is not putting her music. She has a project ready. Her label doesn't want to put the project out until she does a viral TikTok.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So now you have artists from the label. That's why I be telling y'all labels You have labels telling you to go make TikToks. Go make TikToks. You can even say somebody like a Drake's Tootsie Slide. It wasn't a TikTok, but it was a song that was big enough that you could make a TikTok. The trend, exactly. Go make TikToks, or go partner up with these motherfuckers. You have to do something, and that's what I don't like about hip hop right now. Nobody's running to go get a sweetie meal. I would put Travis Scott into the Jack Harlow area of making sense because Travis Scott, you got PlayStation.
Well, he was also the first in a very long time to do a food sponsored, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
Because who was before that?
Yeah, where y'all old heads, you have to tell me. I'm pretty sure some old heads back in the day.
I don't know about a musician though. Maybe an actor or something, but it's never been that extent.
I know sports to me for sure. I'm pretty sure at one time you used to be able to get the small toys, AI toys and shit from McDonald's. Yeah. Almost positive. Obviously you have Disney shit. I have a smart device on my phone. I have a smart device.
I don't know if any musician has ever been.
Musicians, let's see. What else should I type in? Musicians and... musician food deals?
Sponsorship. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sponsorship.
Sponsorship, something. Maybe deals, maybe better.
Musicians, money.
I don't even know what the fuck you would look up for that.
Yeah. What companies sponsor musicians? How do you get to a music festival?
Meals inspired by musicians.
Okay.
Maybe that'll come up something. This dude's giving recipes. What is this?
Yeah. Well, this kind of goes to Bird's point.
I don't think there is.
This nigga said, "What is Jimi Hendrix's favorite food?" The fuck.
Motherfucker's horny.
Oh, let me see. Music artist. With food brand deals.
Nathan.
Why do McDonald's and Taco Bell keep collaborating with famous musicians?
Who the fuck did Taco Bell collab with?
Meg.
It wasn't a Taco Bell.
It wasn't.
It was a Popeyes. I think.
Same shit.
I mean, yeah.
The 3 decades before anyone had ever heard of a Cactus Jack or Astroworld, everyone wanted to be like Mike, and the endorsements from basketball supernova Michael Jordan and Swift came swift and heavy. Okay, so like I said, back to what I said with sports.
Yeah.
So Jordan did a bit. Jordan had a partnership in 1999 with McDonald's. My point. It was a quarter pounder with cheese, bacon,
Regular shit,
and barbecue sauce. That was 91 to 93. Oh, here we go. Oh no, that's Run DMC and Adidas, obviously.
So
it wasn't
like
about
doing
food.
big brands.
Yeah,
not like
I think this is just big brand, which is fair. I mean, these guys are big brands. Well, I guess you got. I'm about to say Pusha T did make the "I'm Loving It" joke for McDonald's. If y'all didn't know that.
This song.
So that's a yeah. He did make the song. He made the
It's
jingle.
like a sneak diss.
Yeah, he made the jingle.
I think
Wait,
it would be
throughout the 2000s. McDonald's would continue to revisit that well, and expand its reach into urban demographics, picking subsequent brands partnerships with artists like Beyonce. When the fuck?
She might have had some nuggets.
Destiny's Child. They filmed a commercial for McDonald's in 2005. Mary J. Blige did a partnership with Burger King. Oh, she did. She did with the chicken, crispy chicken.
Yeah,
wrap.
that wasn't that long ago.
2012.
Yeah, that wasn't really that long ago.
And then Pusha T released the McDonald's diss track.
What the fuck is that?
Wendy's created a whole mixtape that became a viral sensation and topped the streaming charts. Oh, that's what it was. Doja Cat. Doja Cat was under contract for a jingle for Taco Bell.
She brought the Mexican pizza back.
That's what it was. That
Dumb
fucking
bitch.
Mexican pizza.
That's your ass.
The Mexican pizza. Yeah, Doja Cat and Taco Bell. God damn. Oh wait. Travis Scott, who's a McDonald's sponsor, netted him $20 million. Yee! $5 million up front, 15 on the back end.
I feel like that's not enough, low key. You feel like that's enough?
Justin Timberlake made an estimate of $6 million off McDonald's.
See the dude that says I'm loving it?
Maybe.
Because now I think about it, it does kind of sound like it.
Oh yeah, Pusha T made Arby's too. All right, guys, we're reading. We're trying to get this knowledge. If y'all tapping in or ear hustling, we talking about hip hop deals and food merging or fast food merging or K-pop. J Balvin.
Oh yeah, K-pop did have a meal.
J Balvin, McDonald's.
I forget their names. It's like the biggest fucking thing ever. I forget.
Oh man, here we go right here. Not to be outdone, their Butter co-artist rapper Megan Thee Stallion went into a fast food partnership of her own with Popeyes, which had previously created a controversial craze over its chicken sandwich at the expense of its employees. The self-proclaimed H-Town hottie would not only be releasing her own twist on the sandwich, but her own hottie sauce and merchandise line. Let me know in the comments which one of you dweebs bought Popeye's Megan Thee Stallion merch. Please.
I don't think anybody did. If I see a bitch walking around with a Popeye corset on, I'm gonna be upset.
Oh man, like the sweetie meal.
The sweetie meal was nuggets with fucking sweet and sour sauce. This is shit that blow me.
It came in a special bag.
No, she just put the fries on the fucking shit.
No, I'm saying, but it came in a sweetie meal bag.
That shit looks ass. See, this is what. See, it wouldn't really piss me off as bad if it was something brand new.
Okay.
Like if they all right. So Jack just did. Jack just did KFC. So if it came out with like.
Oh, you're talking about the food itself?
Yeah, like
okay,
a new item or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a dessert or something would be tight.
Yeah.
You're just saying like.
You want the Jack Harlow funnel cake?
It's like they say,
Ew.
which meal is getting ordered the least.
Right.
Right. We're gonna put.
Or was getting ordered the most because you got Meg and the chicken sandwich. That's still hot. It's still a hot commodity.
Yeah, that is true. It could also be what the store is making the most money on.
Well, then again,
if you endorse that, the store is gonna be making more money.
But then again, that kind of goes against your point because those guys came up with the Mexican pizza and they never had no pizza at no McDonald's. I mean, Taco Bell.
Yeah, they did. But then they got rid of it because nobody was ordering that bullshit.
Okay, I don't know shit about Taco Bell.
She made like this petition to get it back, and then it came back, and still nobody ordered that bullshit. I'm not getting that shit.
Don't they have like wings now too?
I couldn't tell you because I'm not getting them.
Yeah,
I don't want to go to McDonald's and eat a taco either. I think Burger King had tacos. Somebody had tacos. I'm not ordering it, bro. I don't want it.
Alright. Moving on. I'm going to give my guy a choice. We got... Well, I personally wouldn't do the second one. But we can either talk about Young Thug's denied bond, which I think has an interesting take. Or we could do Complex released a best albums of this year so far list. Top 50.
I'd much rather do the second one.
Okay.
Free YSL and all them boys, but goddamn, I'm tired of fucking talking about this shit.
No, I think the only reason why I brought it up because I think I had an interesting take on the Young Thug release. Denied bond, and that's because this is the first time, in my opinion, this is the first time in history where it's reversed. And what I mean by that is usually when somebody does some shit, like for example, like Pooh Shiesty, he did whatever he did, and everybody was screaming Pooh Shiesty. This is the first time in history where hip hop's kind of like. Leave that man in there.
I think it's because it's not just him.
It's
not like just his actions, what he did. It's cut and sew. It's kind of more like this big group ordeal.
Yeah, them niggas, they run Atlanta.
They were wild.
They run Atlanta.
That's
for all you niggas holding up 4L, it's YSL. It ain't 4L. Yeah. It's not for life, nigga. It's a gang shit. It's not.
Yeah. I think, and that's another thing where it gets kind of tricky is they had the YSL, which is like it is a gang.
It runs Atlanta.
Yeah, it's a gang. But people look at it like a label, so that's kind of where everybody gets tied up.
Right.
So
yeah, I just wanted to put it in there because I thought it was an interesting genre. Like I said, most rap artists, they do some shit and either be dead ass guilty, and everybody be like, oh yeah, I got the free shirt on, whoever, free so and so. But nah, this is like the first case where niggas is kind of like, yo, just leave that man in there, which is pretty tough.
I think it's more so like, let's watch it and see what happens.
That's it.
I don't necessarily think they're saying.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He definitely did. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, now they are because what I'm saying goes back to what you were saying about how big they are.
Yeah.
You're affecting more people.
Yeah.
Versus, like I said, maybe kind of like a one-on-one type crime.
Yeah.
This has affected people. They're talking about multiple murders, multiple robberies, multiple whatever. So it's like you're affecting more people, which is to me has a voice a little bit louder of keep that man in there. He's affected my family or whoever, or he's affected this community, whatever. And then you have the young boys that you just posted out there. I actually seen another John of another young boy in court testifying for Young Thug, talking about how he changed the life on the community of certain people. So it's a both of what we're saying. It is a lay back and see, but at the same time, like I said, I think it's so big that it's a lot more people kind of just like, yo, we'll see, but kind of leave that man there, like no bail, no bond, no nothing, like let that nigga sit down for a minute. He's
also not a regular person. They can't give this man bond because he's going to pay it. Lord,
that's the whole point. That's the whole point. That's why I got denied, because they said their whole thing right now is obviously he's a rapper, you can pay that shit off, and either you have what the fuck's the name of the label? What's his fucking name? Shit, Big Ass Exec. he came in there and busted his ass, and he's backing Young Thug. They both have the bread. So that the whole core system right now is pretty much saying, all right, well, if we let you out, we don't know what you're going to do again. Yeah. So, yeah. So that was just a quick take, but we are going to get into this Complex before we get to the sports. We're going to get to Complex had dropped a top 50 best albums of 2022 so far.
Which is kind of crazy.
I'm going to kind of. I'm not going to read all 50. I'm not going to read all 50, but I'm kind of just going to highlight the ones that we reviewed or just like big names. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's We
Talk Culture Gang.
And at this point, we would like you guys to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Now, on to the show. Alright, sorry for that quick interruption. But, again, we're reviewing best albums of 2022 so far, dropped by Complex. I'll leave a link in the description. Starting off at 50, Jack Harlow. Come home with the kids. The kids miss you. Again, that's at number 50, so that's tough. Again, I'm not going to be reading all of them because some of them I don't know. I don't know who the fuck this is. So I'm not going to waste my time. Currency and Alchemist at 47. We didn't review that. 46, Dreamville D-Deal. D-Day tape, the Gangsta Girls joint.
That was gas. I'm surprised that's pretty low.
They got 45.
Damn.
Colors by NBA Youngboy. Better than Jack Harlow?
Right now.
Right, you.
No. Fuck no.
Not right now, you, nigga.
No. But I'm surprised that's that low.
Jack Harlow's album, this shit shouldn't even be on a list. This is the Nego. I know Nego. In my opinion, that shit's racist somehow.
Look at the art. The art's racist. I don't know what's going on.
Fuck out of here with this bullshit ass bait or whoever owner. This shit is trash. Jack Harlow's album is definitely better than this. I
think NBA Youngboy's album is better than that.
I gotta go back and listen to it.
That album's a great album.
Babyface Ray at 42. The Face Project, because I know he drops every fucking week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jack Harlow's album is better than Ella Mae's. I'm sorry. They got Ella Mae's 40 at 40, Hard on My Sleeve.
Also, you have to see when this came out. It might have been like the day of.
What you mean?
Of Jack's.
No, this came out last week.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is hot off the press. No sir, my shit hot off the press.
I could listen to that shit the first time and knew it was better than half the shit.
No, we got Lucky Day, Candy Drip at 36.
50 best.
Yes, it is
albums
better.
of the year.
Yeah, it is better.
I think it is
for me. Again, I'm skipping around because Lies Project. Sid at 34, Broken Hearts Club. Yeah, I'm not mad at. I don't know about 34.
I'm interested to see what's up higher.
You gonna see?
I'm interested.
I don't know who these guys are. I gotta shout him out because he's on here. I guess this kind of does prove it. It is all genres because number 31 is Bad Bunny's project, which is kind of crazy because Bad Bunny's pretty big for him to be at 31 and to have 30 Lotto's project.
Big Lotto.
Better than Bad Bunny. Yes.
Damn, Lotto was better than Sid, better than Lucky Day, better than.
I think because this project stood out a lot.
It was a really good project.
This is where you got 42 Doug and ESTG. Last one's left at 29. I don't know about that. Future at 28. I 100% disagree with that. That's me. I didn't see this project, but this artwork
it was good.
Gas.
It was a good one.
This artwork is gas.
I think that was one of the ones I might have mentioned it on here. Yeah, they're tripping.
We have Dirk 77. Yep. 72-20, Dirk at 26. So that means Dirk project is better than Sid, not for me. Dirk's project.
This was a good Dirk project though, but what is there even 27 more albums left?
Yeah, because you gotta think it's all genres. It's not just.
Yep.
Yee. What they used to do back in the day? Yeet.
Yeet.
We got Yeet to Alive at 25.
No fucking way. There's no fucking way.
Saba, I did not listen to this
They
project.
were saying that was album of the year. I'm surprised that's
Saba? Oh, I have to listen to that. Harry Styles was on here. You're actually going to be very, very, very surprised about what's in the top 10. I didn't listen.
Oh, you're trying to learn more.
I didn't listen to this. This is, I did see the project, but I didn't listen. This is FKA Twigs. I didn't listen to it, but I clicked on it when it first dropped. Damn, it's Arcus gas. Earth Gang at 20. You gonna be like, what the fuck?
Mike Dimes.
Yeah, Mike Dimes.
Shout out Mike Dimes, number 19.
Not at 18. You're gonna be surprised, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna be surprised at the top 10.
Dude, this shit look like all my fucking.
You got Larry June and Jay Worthy at 16. I didn't listen to it, but I know Larry June is really big. Benny, Tana Talk 4 at 15.
You think it's Birds SOS list?
Facts. Action Bronson at 14. I told you.
shit.
I told you. You're gonna be very surprised.
Oh, shit.
I gotta go back and listen to this Coffee John. I heard it was good.
I think Swayze said something.
Blast at 11.
That album was so great. I still go back on it all the time. Conway, the Machine, God Don't Make Mistakes at number 9. We talked about that Denzel Curry for like 2 seconds, but they have it on here as number 8. There's no way. I tried to listen to it and it's not good.
We got Rosalia on here at 7. I know we don't really talk about her genre too much.
Wow.
Earl Sweatshirt at 6 with Sick.
Wow. Maybe Bro.
I'm pushing P.
There's no way.
Gunna, Diaz Forever at number 5. Again, this is the list of the best projects of 2022 so far. I don't know what this list is going off of.
I was just thinking that. Are they going off sales or
No, they can't be going off sales. Ain't no way. Because The Weeknd would be damn near number 1.
It's 4.
He would be damn near number 1 though. Future would be way higher.
I don't think
Future didn't sell more than Action Bronson?
Yeah,
4, we have The Weeknd, Dawn FM. 3, we have Vince Staples. Shout out Vince. This shit is.
That might be. I need to see 2 and 1.
2, we have Pusha T. It's Almost Dry. That shit should be 48 somewhere, in my opinion. And number 1, of course, this is why I said it doesn't matter when they came out because of Jack Harlow. We have K-Dot. Number 1.
That's insane too. Damn.
I'll read first.
I was gonna say, do they break each one down?
Yeah, they did.
So
yeah, each one does have a little.
I might want to.
I don't know if they say why, but number 1 again is Kendrick. The first sentence says picking the number 1 album this year was so far and no easy choice. It's Almost Dry is one of the best. It's Almost Dry is one of the most. I don't even know that word.
Svelte,
polished exhibitions of rap and recent memory. And Mr. Malone, The Big Steppers has its flaws, but some of them are actually a point of the album, which is my point of why I said this project's gonna grow. It's a messy, at times hypocritical glimpse of Kendrick's search for enlightenment and the thorniness. I never heard that word. Thorniness of that journey is part of what compels us to I cannot read right now. It's what compels us to make it to the top of the album of the year so far. There is no obvious Billboard darlings on the 18-track album, as Kendrick purposely skewed mass appeal while letting us know that he has no stomach for being the voice of the people, which is really true. He's not our quote-unquote savior because he's plenty flawed. He delves into his failings on songs like Worldwide Stepper, Father Time, and Mother I Sober, which aren't just admissions of infidelity, the conflicts of his hyper-masculine worldview and other toxic traits, but earnest. I'm not reading the rest. But no, yeah, they do leave a paragraph after each John, literally after each.
I'm gonna have to tap into that and really read and dive into what they said, because
Here come the comments. Oh, Darnell can't read.
I'm actually really surprised about that snot.
Pretty high.
That's crazy to me. Over Lil Durk, over a lot of big
I told you you'd be
artists.
surprised.
I actually
surprised.
really fuck with that list a lot.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit fucked me up when I seen Conway at 9. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. But then again, you have to work in the other genres too.
Yeah. Well, that whole little 9, like I said, you got Action Bronson at 14, Tanner Talk at 15. I'm just to have them over Bad Bunny, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's why I knew this shit wasn't about sales, because Bad Bunny, it should be tied with The Weeknd. Them niggas sell like shit.
Mike Dimes Before Go God is crazy too, dog. That was a great album. I'm telling you, you have to go back and listen to it.
All right, bet.
And for me, like, never hearing
He's the
about
West
him-
Coast boy, right? Mike Dimes.
I think he's from Detroit
Oh, okay.
or somewhere. He's from somewhere like Detroit.
Oh no, yeah, he's from San Antonio. He's from Florida. I said Florida. He's
Texas.
from Texas.
I knew he was from somewhere different. It wasn't the West Coast.
Yeah. Only in Dimes we trust. San Antonio's Mike Dimes gives us one of the most memorable performances of this year, especially from a newcomer. His tracks are laced with a level of endearing cockiness you can't teach or control, and there are tidbits of storytelling that suggest he has a lot to say. Tracks like Paparazzi and Who Is Mike Dimes appeal to the new generation of college-age party kids who adore high-energy anthems that will make the floor vibrate. If this is just the beginning of Mike Dimes' journey, there's no telling how far he can go from here. Jessica McKinney.
It's like a middle-aged white woman that wrote that.
I'm definitely leaving your name, bitch, because you don't get no free promo from here. But again, I will put that list in the description.
Damn, that shit's still fucking with me.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. We're gonna speed this up a little bit. We're obviously gonna talk in the Golden State Celtics last, because that's like an obvious given. So I did have a toss-up. But I do have another list because it was a toss-up. So my toss-up was to talk about either KD and Stephen A. going at it this past weekend, because they were going at it on Twitter, or to go with the NBA top 10 players right now. I took the screenshot of the Kevin Durant and Stephen A. shit, but I can't find the whole John, so I had to skip it. So we're going to go right back into another list, which is complex, again, the 10 best players in the NBA right now ranked. Number 1, we got Giannis.
Number 1 overall.
Yeah. 2, we got Kevin Durant.
Well, now see.
3, we got LeBron.
2 is KD.
3 is LeBron. He should be lower.
It depends on where they got 4.
Steph. If y'all didn't hear me, I'll speak louder. I said LeBron should be lower than 3 is what I said.
Yeah. If we're talking about this instant in time, yes.
Yeah, I'm not even hating. I love LeBron, but he should be lower than 3. Jokic, Joker at 5.
I don't agree with that at all.
Joker at 5.
Don't agree with that at all.
Luka at 6. Tatum at 7.
I ain't gonna lie, this list is fucking wild. No.
Embiid at 8. Kawhi Leonard shouldn't even be on the fucking list.
How the fuck is Kawhi Leonard even... How are we still talking about Kawhi Leonard? This man hasn't played a fucking game of basketball in how long? And he's the 9th best right now?
Yeah. I knew you were going to say that.
Bro, there's no way.
And 10, we have Swayze's finest, Rachel Nichols' side, Jimmy Butler.
Now, see, I can get behind
He
that.
shouldn't be on the list either.
Who you put over?
I don't know. I'm joking.
Who do you put 9, 10, do you think? Because I don't... I wouldn't be able to argue to say that they don't go there.
Seriously, where's John Moran at?
I don't think he's on there.
Okay. I'm just throwing out names.
Yeah.
Where's John Moran? Where's Trae Young? I guess he can't be on there either. I guess it makes sense because a lot of names that I'm going to say you would instantly probably say no, because these are like not rookies, but they're kind of new. Yeah. So I said John Morant, Trae Young, LaMelo's tough, but obviously he's not better than Jimmy Butler. I'm trying to think. Who was in the MVP run? Oh, Joel, Giannis.
I think Dame could be in there. Dame is nice, bro.
Dame better than Jimmy Butler?
I think Jimmy could be 9 and Dame could be 10.
So you're taking off, who was 10? Kawhi Leonard?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're taking Kawhi Leonard off? Where's Paul George?
I don't think he's on there.
Okay.
I haven't heard shit from Paul.
Where's your boy? Chris Paul. Where's Devin Booker?
Now, Devin Booker could be in for Jimmy, I think.
Where Chris Paul at, though?
He's not on there. What the fuck are we talking about? I'm putting Lonzo Ball for Chris
Yeah.
Paul. I'm putting Zach LaVine over Chris Paul. I'm putting out damn near everybody. Tyrese Maxey over Chris Paul.
Tyrese Maxey, yeah.
Taking a lot of guys over Chris Paul.
Yeah, this
day and age.
This is a tough list. Again, I put LeBron lower. I'm not putting LeBron at 3. I guess you have to because when you look at his numbers are fucking
His numbers were
stupid.
good, but he also played on the shit Lakers, so.
Yeah, he averaged 30. And only other person that averaged 30 is Joel.
Yeah.
So,
I think.
and it says he's averaged 30 the past.
I think Joel should be higher. I think Luka should be higher.
I agree. I think Curry should
be higher.
Curry higher than 4?
Yeah.
Alright, redo your list then. Real quick.
I think
1. I'm keeping Giannis at 1 probably.
Giannis probably has to be 1. Giannis.
You got Giannis at 1. You got for 2.
Damn, I guess it has to be KD.
No, do your personal list.
I'm thinking, right? It has to be KD. I have
So you probably got Giannis, KD, Steph probably.
Steph, Luka,
Which is you got Luka,
Joel.
You can't have Brian at 6, man.
I don't think he's a better player than Joel.
Alright, so Braun at 6, 7.
Alright, maybe he can go for Joel.
Okay, so Joel, we got Giannis, KD, Steph. Oh no, Giannis, KD. Who'd you have at 3? Yeah, you did. Steph at 3. Luka, Braun, Joel.
Who else is left?
Jokic.
No
Jokic. Tatum.
I guess
Jimmy.
Jokic has to go before Tatum.
Jokic, Tatum. So you got 9 and 10.
Jimmy.
So you got Jimmy, Damian Lillard.
10 is really a toss-up, yeah. But
Okay.
most likely.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah, this list is just kind of crazy. Seems to me, again, looks like kind of going off stats. Looks like a lot more points based. Again, there is a paragraph under each reason of these as well. My bad, I'm reading what they're saying about KD real quick.
I mean, right now, I think I'm taking KD over LeBron, for sure.
For sure.
And KD, I feel like he had a horrible season. Not horrible, but not top tier level.
21 turnovers during this fucking season. I mean, during the shit with the Celtics. God damn.
It's the best defense in the league.
You heard?
Damn, I feel like I'm forgetting somebody.
This is true. It says so the first paragraph is kind of downplaying them, but the second paragraph starts with all that being said, we are not going to let a 4-game stretch eliminate what Kevin Durant did this season. With all the drama that went on with the Nets this season, Kevin Durant still held them to a half a game out of first place, which is true.
That is true, yeah.
Leading the league in scoring with 27.9 before going out with his MCL injury. And with missing Kyrie and Harden, with missing Kyrie with majority of the season, and James Harden underperforming. KD was arguably the leading MVP conversation, so let's slow down on judging his season off that playoff series alone. Huh? Boy kind of got in his bag. I ain't gonna have got in his bag.
I can't argue with that.
Got in his bag. Now, real quick. Sorry, audience. I'm just reading the small paragraphs before. Let me see what they say about Braun real quick. Kind of skim reading. Detractors. What the fuck? Oh, look at this pass. Okay. Detractors. From a jaded lens. Lakers missed the playoffs.
Damn,
For a
now I
second
kind of
time
feel
in 4
bad.
seasons.
I feel bad putting LeBron that low. Because I can't say that about KD, and I can't say that about LeBron either. And it's also hard to compare different positions and shit.
Yeah. Says Lakers missed the playoffs for a second time in 4 seasons, but the reality is when he was on the floor, he was few were better than the kid from Akron. His 30.3 points per game average trailed only Joel Embiid for the season, and it was the highest scoring average he had posted in 15 years. Okay, so I go with the
So that's pretty, yeah.
at
that's pretty
age
wild.
37.
That is pretty wild. But he was also the only person scoring on the Lakers.
Not sure, yeah. So I kind of attribute that back a little bit.
Yeah.
But again, last for not least, we're at the NBA Finals. Celtics, Golden State. Again, it is 2-2, 1-1-1. If you guys don't know what that means, it means 2 at one place, 2 at the other way, and then it's 1-1-1 back and forth until Game 7. So we started off with the 2 at the higher seed, which was Golden State. We come through with a fourth quarter comeback for Game 1. Celtics, we up. Fourth quarter comeback. Al Horford, the Dominican Dendada, 26 points. I'm going off the top of my head. 26 points. I want to say that might have been a season high. I'm not sure. Or career high. I'm not sure.
It was.
26 points. I'm pretty sure damn near everybody on the team had 20. But Al Horford came through with a lot of big points in the fourth. Again, we went on like a 20-1 run to take Game 1. Celtics up 1-0. We go back to Game 2, which was Monday? Sunday. And we lose that game. Tied 1-1. So my next comment is addressing all you weirdos because y'all keep saying Boston can't keep up with Golden State. But if we looked at the Celtics' worst shooting games, which was that game, they had a very bad shooting game against the Heat as well, which we lost. But this was damn near as bad as that shooting game. We had one of the worst shooting games. The only person that scored really was Jason Tatum with 26 or 28, one of the two. 28. The next highest person was, I think, White with like 18 or something like that.
Brown had 17 and then White had 12.
Oh, Brown had, okay.
That was the only double digits.
We had, everybody else had
Dope.
shit.
Horford
had 2. Marcus Smart had 2.
Williams had 2.
Shitty shooting performances. I think Horford went 1 for 6. I think Marcus Smart went like 2 for 9 or something like that.
Yeah, it was bad.
But I say all that to say, if you watch the game, the first quarter we up, right? We're up first quarter. Second quarter we come back and this is where second quarter Golden State comes back and this is where it's that we have 43, they have 44. We score, we go up 1. They score, they go up 1 type
I was
shit.
going to say the first quarter was 30-31 then.
Okay, so they were up.
Then it was 20-21 then.
Oh, you're talking about the individual scores. Okay. Yeah, so the second quarter is where we kind of go the neck and neck.
Mm-hmm.
And then midway through the third is where we start slacking all crazy. And then the fourth, Golden State just has a field day. But I say all that to say, even on our worst days, we looking quite good out this motherfucker.
Yeah.
We didn't lose them until the end of the third. We didn't lose them.
And it's fucking crazy because that's when I was at the beach and I came home, sat down, got a drink, turned the game on, and I swear to God, it's the instant Clay hits the 3 and they start a fucking
going crazy,
20-1.
Yeah.
And I said, maybe I shouldn't have did this. Maybe I shouldn't have watched the game.
You'll be feeling that sometimes, like, it'd be some weird shit. You'll be feeling like sometimes if you would watch the game for them, they would have won or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like,
I should have watched this shit
bro,
from jump ball.
But I didn't think it was a bad game at all. The third quarter, the Celtics need to slow the ball down for sure. When they try to speed shit up, they just lose the ball and they get an easy fast break bucket every time. They did it had to have been 3-4 times in a row. And I'm just like, all right. Like, where's the timeout? Something.
Right.
Then I look down, we're fucking down by 10, and all the starters come out. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? It's like they don't want to come back. And then, I don't know, I just think it's certain times that people come out of the game kind of heavily sways the points and the scoring. Marcus Smart has to play more. I don't know what. I mean, I get it that he plays defense and shit, but he comes out a little bit too often for me. And then you get somebody in there. You got White in there or Pritchard. Pritchard's all right though.
Right.
He's got a little shot on him. But them guys, they're not as much of a presence on the court as Marcus is.
I will say the big difference between the main factors that y'all think is on Golden State isn't there anymore. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all got a blessing with Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
Because
and Jordan Poole, I think what did he end
he
with?
had like 18 or something like that. Shout out to my...
Yeah, 17. He was good.
17.
He was acting like he had 40 when he had like 8. And I said, what are we doing? Why is he so light?
Well, now I have me fucked up because letting y'all into my life a little bit. I work super early. Them games come on at 9 o'clock. I'm in bed by 9:30. I got youngins. I work all day. I work at 9 to 5. Come home when I work. So the game comes on at 9. I don't really be watching that shit. So I woke up in the middle of the night, and my man's, shout out H Music, he had texted me. He's like, "Yo, why is Jordan Poole hooping on y'all like this?" I turned my phone over and just went back to sleep because I'm like, I know we fucking lost. So I personally, I don't have to be at work till 5:15, but I get up at like 4:30 or so and get myself together, and then I like do everything, whether it be, if it's a Friday, I'll tell the guys what music we're listening to and shit like that. Look at the weather and all this shit. But obviously I look at the highlights, or excuse me, I look at the score, and I see that we lost. So I'm like, so I texted him back, and I'm like, fam, I looked at the stats, I'm like, fam, stop. The man's had 17, that ain't shit. I'm pretty sure he had a better game than that before.
Yeah.
And I said we had a bad shooting night. So I go to work and I watch the highlights of the game, and he ended up texting me back. He was like, "Nah, bro, I texted you when he hit that in and out buzzer beater at half court." And I was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Yeah, I see what you're talking about." But off instance, I'm just thinking he talking shit.
I think I checked. He had 7 when he made that shot, and everybody was going crazy. He was like looking at the camera and shit.
Yeah, I'm like,
he got 7 points. Just relax,
fam. And like I said, Clay isn't Clay anymore, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Draymond, yeah, I'm not worried about Draymond. And I wish Swayze was here. Oh my God, I wish Swayze was here. Wait, before I go on, real quick, the reason why Swayze isn't here anymore is because he's fucking ass. He can't show up on time. But no, real quick, Swayze, he still is We Talk Culture, but it's only us now. Because he had a really big opportunity that's actually going to take him across the country. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's only going to be us up here. But you lucky, because I be in your ass right now. Pause.
Yeah.
Because Bird sent a video to, I think it was just me, I'm pretty sure. And if it wasn't in the group chat, this nigga Swayze didn't reply. But if y'all remember, I had an argument with Swayze about Joel Embiid and the Sixers and how niggas is playing rough. And Golden State gets no calls or anything at all, and I was comparing the two. I wasn't saying that the Heat was playing as bad as the Memphis was, or as rough as Memphis was to Golden State. But Golden State literally ripped John Morant's fucking kneecap off, and he was out for indefinitely for the season. I mean, for the rest of the playoffs, my guy. One little foul on Bull, suspended Bull, but yet my man's ripped John Morant, and he was out, and nothing got called. And the video I'm referring to is Draymond Green moving pick central. I think the caption of that shit is Draymond Green is setting screens like he's playing flag football or some shit.
Well, he did. He played for Michigan State, and that was like the next 2 pictures on the slide was him in a football uniform.
Fam. And this be the shit I be talking. Man just literally football drills, elbows as wide as possible, moving 2 to 3 players or 1 to 2 players at one time just so Curry can run behind and get a wide open shot. Y'all play so fucking dirty, and y'all wonder why I do not like y'all niggas, dog. I hate that shit. I ain't gonna cap. I am not gonna lie,
I just don't understand why it doesn't get called.
I don't like that, because Golden State don't get nothing called on them. That goes right back to another thing we put in that Bird put in the chat, which I'm not sure who was going up for the lay, but Jaylen Brown jumps with him, taps Bull, not even on the back.
It's his jersey.
Yeah, he goes up to try to block, but he pulls back. He didn't even touch, and it's a foul. Fam, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, that shit doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I think it's gonna be different once I get back to Boston, because I feel like in their hometown they're not really worried about it. But
yeah, in my
the
opinion,
Draymond shit really is a problem that needs to be addressed. That shit's bad.
Literally.
And it's not like once a season. It's like once a game, twice a game, 3 times a game.
Moving.
Like he's just running. Like he's just going like this. And then Curry just comes behind. Like he's literally running like this.
Yeah. They
His
set the
body's
screen.
like 3 people. Boom, boom,
Literally.
boom.
Curry's wherever he was at the 3. Draymond comes to set the screen. And instead of Draymond rolling like it's about to be a pass, he just sticks his elbow out and moves everybody. Moving everybody. Moves everybody.
He doesn't stop his feet once.
What the fuck is that?
From the set pick, he doesn't stop moving his feet once.
What the fuck is that, fam? I need somebody to explain. Where's all the NBA analysis? Because y'all Golden State fans, y'all don't want to talk about the negative shit at all. I don't know if I hate y'all or the team, honestly. I don't know if I hate y'all Golden State fans or the team.
No, I think I hate the fans.
I think I hate both. I don't lie. Them niggas is annoying, bro. Because it's like, you see shit like that, and then you see shit like Draymond Green. It's like, alright, that ain't making shit work any better for me. It doesn't make anything better.
Yeah?
I don't know.
That shit's just... I don't know. But all I know is Celtics haven't lost 2 back-to-back games in the playoffs in 54 games.
Good stat. Okay.
So, I think I'm taking the bet on the win next.
Yeah, again, like I said, it's 2-2, 1-1-1. So we already played at 2 with Golden State, so that means they gotta fly their little hot asses over here to where it's temperature's a little bit different. Feel me? The climate's a little bit different. It's Boston.
Also, it's kind of a bigger deal to snag one of them games that are away first.
And also to continue what I was saying, whatever pod ago that was, maybe like 2 pods ago, we're still 1-1-1-1-1 all the way across the board. We went 1-1 with them in the regular season, and now we're 1-1 with them in the finals.
Yeah.
So I personally, I had 3 takes. I know this doesn't make sense, but I had 3 takes. I said if Boston played like ass, we would go 4-1. We wouldn't get swept. So we got our 1. I said if we played like ass the whole time, we go 4-1. Rare case, we go the game 6 and we go out, or this is going 7. Right now, I feel as though it's going 7. It's going 1-1-1-1-1. I don't, because even though, because it kind of goes with what you just said about them not winning back-to-back games. That literally tells me exactly what I'm about to say, which is they have one hot game and one cold game.
Yep.
They have a very hot game and a very cold game. So we're gonna see. It's in Boston.
I just know if we shoot like we did last game, we won't win another game. So something has to change there. I don't care if Jason Tatum has 5. I don't care if he's got 35. But the team has to score.
Yeah, if Jason Tatum has 5, I don't
mind when he has 5.
Me either. I like what he did game 1 against the Golden State. He had a low-scoring game, and in the 4th, he played the 1. He facilitated the ball. I think
he's better at that.
Yeah, I think he had the most assists in a while. I think he had like 9 or something like that. In the 4th, he facilitated the ball. He played the 1. He got the ball. Marcus Smart, jiggly ass, wasn't holding the ball around the 4th, doing panic shots and doing panic passes. Jason Tatum was doing very smart passes, and this is why we won game 1. So, and I think I said that in the chat. I was like, I'd rather have Jason Tatum. I like that middle. It's either you're gonna have low scoring game and play the 1, or you're just gonna have high scoring game and just say fuck everybody else, bro.
Yeah, I'd much rather him facilitate the team because, kind of like you just said, he incorporates everybody else, which is like Celtics basketball. That's why they're where they're at now. Defensively, everybody got to step up. I mean, it's the Warriors, so it's not like a regular team.
For sure.
You're not playing the Trailblazers or fucking somebody ass. This is...
Yeah, it's Golden State. It's Golden State, for sure.
Who's not like any other team in the league.
Literally.
They're their own team.
Still. I thought that shit would have done. I did give them props. I thought that shit would have done. I do think it's still figured out, but then again, I guess everybody's going to say, oh, Klay Thompson was injured, so that don't really count. Yeah, okay. So the year I'm saying is they didn't make the playoffs or they got outed the first round or whatever. No, I think they didn't make it. I thought that year was over for Golden State. I thought everybody figured it out, but clearly niggas didn't because they still doing the same shit. We're actually gonna skip the Garbanzo this week because we're a little bit short on time. We had a great episode. This is episode 18, right? Yeah, it's episode 18. Yep. Episode 18, and we talk culture. Comment down below. What did y'all listen to? There was no real hype going into the Post Malone album, but did you rock with it? Vory drop. Let us know if it 07 Sugar, or let us know any type of shit that we didn't catch. Singles, projects, branches out into other genres. Not no heavy metal and shit. We skipping all that. But if it's something in like a pop dance or something that we missed, hey, I might tap into it. Again, one of my SOSs for the week was fucking Miguel and whatever week that was. It was Miguel and y'all remember. But it was a more pop song. Let us know about that list. Complex. I'll put both links down below for the sports and the music top 50 and the top 10 sports. Again, episode 18. I was about to say episode 50. That's tough. I'm thinking far ahead right now. Guess episode 18 and We Talk Culture. I don't got no words for y'all at the end this time, but besides, see y'all next week.
Peace.